Hammocks are dope. They're strong, you can sleep in them, but could you build one that does that using nothing but paper? I used to love building things out of paper as a kid.
Sick paper airplane.
But somewhere between growing up and college, I stopped. So today, I'm trying to make my childhood self proud by taking on a paper build that should be impossible. It's perfect timing because my dad just moved into a new house and there's no bed for me, just this thing. So here's the game plan. Step 1, build a hammock entirely out of paper products. Step 2, spend the entire night in it. If this fails, I'm sleeping on the floor tonight, so let's get to work. There's 3 types of hammocks: the classic hammock, the sack hammock, and the flat boy. In order to pull this off, the flat boy is the optimal design because
we all know paper's weak,
but have you ever tried folding it 7 times?
I swear this stuff becomes indestructible.
The flat boy should allow us to leverage this indestructibility, but first we gotta figure out how to make rope.
This could work, honestly.
If you're familiar with rope making, you know weak materials become strong when you spin them together. So the idea is to see if that works with toilet paper.
This could be the stuff, I don't know. Okay, we got the 2 different types of toilet paper we have to test to see which one is stronger. We got the cheap 2-ply and the expensive 1-ply. But I have this drill right here. I'm gonna put it inside of it and just spin it up like the classic rope making technique. I'm a little nervous. Yo, this is lit. Oh my gosh, guys. This is crazy, look at that. That already looks like some twine right there.
So I kept spinning it on itself to see how strong it could get. Ooh. And this is how it turned out.
This just blows me away. Look at that. That's from toilet paper, what the heck? Okay, we gotta do a little strength test. I'm pulling pretty hard. Okay, that's pretty solid.
Not strong enough to hold me up though, so let's test the 2-ply.
Okay, here's the 2-ply. Here we go. Oh. I'm pulling as hard as I can.
It was at this moment I realized this might just work. 2-ply. Now that I got a year's worth of toilet paper, it's time to make the main structure of the hammock. To make one hopefully strong rope, I'm spinning 3 rolls tight, spinning them together, folding it 3 times, spinning it again, then folding it in half and spinning it one last time.
Yo, guys, look at this thing. That's like a straight up rope. Very strong, definitely enough to fit me. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we have to do. Probably 9 more times, so let's do it.
With my hopes high, I locked in for the next couple of hours.
Entering time-lapse mode.
I definitely had some setbacks though. But if life's taught me anything, it's not to give up, so I kept going.
5 hours in, and we don't even know if this is gonna hold my weight. This is sketchy, guys. Guys, I had to take a dinner break, and we are cooked now because it is dark outside, and I have to keep making this rope. I really don't want to sleep on the ground tonight, but if I don't finish everything, that's gonna happen. So we gotta get to work.
I pushed through the darkness because I was determined to show my younger self that I could do this.
This one looks really good. This is the best one yet. This is crazy. After 10 hours, finally finished the ropes. I think I perfected my rope making techniques, not gonna lie. But now we can finally move on to the next stage, so let's do it.
With the structure of the hammock complete, it's time to work on the support.
How are we gonna do that, you ask? Thick paper. So, back to the folding of paper 7 times. Hear me out. We try and fold one of these bad boys 7 times, and it should be basically indestructible.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gotta put my full body weight in this. So, this is definitely gonna bend.
It was at this moment.
New method unlocked! Basically, I just started rolling it. After tightening everything with the Chinese finger trap method, I was finally ready for the most crucial part of the build.
So, we put one of these bad boys on the end, the other one of these bad boys on the end. So we're gonna tie these all onto these ends here to make the hammock base.
I tapped into my inner Boy Scout and tied 20 knots, which was not an easy task with this thick rope.
Look at this. Oh, is this crazy or what, guys? Just take a moment to look at that.
Now that the support is done, it's time to move on to the final step.
Before we put the two end pieces on, gotta try and put the filler on.
I lightly taped the edges just to keep it in place.
This will prevent me from falling through, hopefully.
With that said, it was time to see if it would actually hang.
Is this rope gonna be enough to hold us up? I don't know. If it breaks, we're gonna have to make a ton of more rope tonight, and it's already 12, so.
I tied knots like no other, hoping this would be enough to support me.
This is crazy.
You're looking at an all paper hammock right here.
Guys, I cannot believe the moment is finally here. Will it hold my weight?
So yeah, we went back to the trenches to make more rope. I basically just tried the exact same thing again, and this time, yeah, of course it didn't work. But I still had hope.
Guys, can we talk about how this thing hasn't bent yet though? That's crazy. This thing is literally like a wooden pole.
I may be on the floor tonight, but we're not giving up. Tomorrow, we make this work.
Welcome to the morning. I just made 4 of the strongest ropes yet. Time to finally conquer this beast.
This time I tripled down on the rope, making sure the whole thing was structurally sound.
This is it, guys. This has to hold up. Look at all the support we have there and all the support we have here. Yes, this side's a little bit more janky, but it's all on there.
It was finally time to find out if I really pulled this off. A hammock made entirely out of paper.
Come on, guys. Come on. We're doing it. We're doing it. Guys, no way. Look at that. No way!
I can't believe I pulled this off. And yeah, I even took it to the park.
How sick is this? Oh my gosh.
Guys, hit that hype button down below. Let's try and make this video #1 hyped.
Step 1 complete.
Time for step 2. Spend the night in it.
Yeah, we gonna play that bedtime song, cause it's bedtime. Gonna rap on, cause we gotta be quiet, cause people are sleeping. You know I'm gonna sleep in this bedtime. Gotta get ready, brush my teeth, and get ready to shine. Cause we're gonna be strapped on this thing all night. Cause we got a pillow and a blankie made out of straight paper sheets.
With that being said, it's finally time to spend the night.
As I was tucking myself in, I started reflecting on this whole project. There were ups and downs, but as I tried to make my younger self proud, I realized he never left me. Creativity doesn't need permission, talent, or a perfect plan. It just needs a start. As we become as a child, submissive, meek, humble, patient, full of love, that's where we find the true joy in life. I may not have survived the night, but this video was an absolute success.
Well guys, I'm gonna enjoy the carpet tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project, and go check out this insane ice fortress we made.